Morning.
Morning, Neil.
Okay, so this story, this alleged rape, sexual assault of a 10-year-old, this is very live at the moment. It's under guard investigation. Obviously, there is a man, some are saying in his 20s, others saying in his 30s, is being questioned by detectives even as we speak. Did you want to pick up on that?
Well, it's sadly ironic that you spoke about Jenny's Law a couple of moments ago.
Yeah.
About a register, yet the government are letting people into the country that are not on any register. We don't know who they are, where they're coming from, and we have the problem that NGOs are filling out forms from and ticking the boxes for them so that they can remain here while they're illegal immigrants. And they furnish all the paperwork from so they can claim every benefit that is possible while they're here. So we're actually supporting crime. And the NGOs are supporting crime.
You do know that everybody that comes in, even under international protection requests, they're not all criminals.
Oh, I'm not saying they're all criminals, but sure, we don't know because there's nobody investigated. We have no idea. It's as simple as that. You know,
but what are you actually saying? That like somebody comes into the country right now as it exists, it comes across the border, where it gets off an airplane. I want asylum. I come from a country that's dangerous, or I'm being persecuted. What are you suggesting should be happening?
They should be held at such time that what they're telling us is vetted.
But that is what happens. And in the case of this alleged rape and sexual assault of the 10-year-old, this guy had been processed. He was given a deportation order in March.
Yeah.
March,
but that's self-deportation.
Yeah.
Nobody takes him to the airport and handcuffs and puts him on a plane or on a boat to ship him out. Self-deportation, but he changes his address and the NGOs did make sure that he still can claim his money while he's under a deportation order. He's not going anywhere.
In his case, it's understood he came to Ireland a number of years ago seeking asylum. So he's been in the system for a long period of time. It's my understanding that he is still in. He is still being provided accommodation paid for by the state and the taxpayer, even though he got a deportation order in March. That's quite
prevalent with what's going on.
But in the country. I mean, that's more alarming to me than, say, whoever signed off on his paperwork to start the process of asylum. That's much more alarming to me.
It's alarming to everybody, but it seems to be bypassing the successive ministers for justice, who are more concerned about what we're putting up on social media and trying to bring in hate laws that for people who have serious issues about what's going on in their country. Everything that you say that to protect your children, protect your family, or protect your country is assumed to be a hate crime. So, like, we're a catch-22. The government don't want to deal with people that they've given deportation orders to.
Well, that's my point. I mean, that's the one that I've been saying. That very much alarms me. Now, this individual, of course, innocent and proven guilty. Don't get me wrong there. He was arrested and detained at City West, but he had been recently moved and residing in a different state-run international protection centre, even though he got a deportation order in March.
Yeah, they move them around, so that's
how much of that is going on?
There's quite a lot of it going on, but you'd have to get the NGOs to open up their bookwork, which they would tell you you can't do because you would be interfering in the rights of people who are illegal in our country.
I mean, if you get a deportation order, you're told to self-deport, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
At your when it suits you.
Okay, so and if that's not happening, at what period of time then do they say? Because I know that they recently deported 23 men who were deported on a charter flight from Dublin. I was talking about that last week, back to Romania. 4 were registered sex offenders, incidentally. They were serving prison sentences for offences at the time. Do you recall that? They were in prison. So they were.
I do.
Why isn't it the case that if you get a deportation order to self-deport and you're still staying in the same state-run international protection centre, say 3 months later, that you would be put on a flight?
Yeah, but the people who are paying their way, which is you, me, and everybody that pays tax and VAT, we are paying for it. And the people who are doling out the money to them know that they're the same people because they have the same payment number.
So and again, I just have to be careful about this. This young girl allegedly raped and sexually assaulted near City West by allegedly this man who had a deportation order against him. This joins all of the other stories of people who were involved in criminality in Ireland who subsequently were found to have very, very serious crimes against them in the past, including rape or assault or domestic violence, living in Ireland, unbeknownst to Ireland that they actually had a criminal past, and then they repeat that criminality in Ireland. And then we have the story of people who have deportation orders since last March who are still here, and allegedly, even though a deportation order was issued in March, there's now an allegation that this individual with the deportation order raped a 10-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm. And tell me, what country did he fly into? Now, we've seen it from Kinoflin and the Dáil, where guys have turned up at Dublin airport and said they've come in on a hot air balloon, that they didn't come in on a plane at all.
I don't know the answer to that question. Nor do I know why he was refused leave to remain. Why was he given a deportation order? Did he have previous convictions that came to the attention of those that were processing his application and on that basis refused it?
Yeah, well, it's quite possible that he was on the run from another jurisdiction for the same type of crime.
We don't know, but there must have been a reason for refusing leave to remain.
Let me put it to you like this: it wasn't for having no television license.
Okay. Back after 10. Text 0868 104 106. Thanks, John.
The Neil Prendeville Show on Red FM.